Hello, I'm Angel, and this is Angel's Thoughts. For week 3 assignments, we watched a film and we read articles about neuromarketing. Neuromarketing is like how companies do things that make your subconscious want to go ahead and buy these things and helps the companies. First, starting with the film, I thought the film was really interesting on how companies like intentionally study how people react to certain things to make their company more successful. Specifically, the film focused on McDonald's and how McDonald's would do MRIs on people and show them stuff about McDonald's to see like how they would react and how they would make specific products like the perfumes that smell like burgers and stuff to spray around and inside the stores to make people want to eat it if they passed by. And I felt like that was really interesting that they did that because we always see McDonald's as a really successful company. So it just doesn't seem like something that they would need to do. But I was also surprised how the lashback they received because although, it's kind of weird that they're doing MRIs, I don't feel like it's super crazy. And I felt like it was known that the companies are studying people's habits and kind of going around things to make people buy products. So the backlash that the film kind of portrayed when the interviews were asking them questions, I was kind of surprised that even the companies were really reluctant to really even be honest about it. And one of the people in the films were like, it's better to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission. Kind of already shows you that these companies really don't care about protecting people in a way. They just want to sell as much and subconsciously get people to buy things, which is not necessarily horrible in my perspective from the company's part, but I can see how it could kind of upset people. But the film overall was pretty interesting, and it made me realize how a lot of companies, not only McDonald's, try to subconsciously pull customers in through ways that we don't even expect. And I feel like I've been influenced by neuroscience in my own ways by like the allure of freebies and decoy pricing. I used to work at like Marshalls, and that's a store where everything is discounted, but they'll tell you on the price tag it's like hundreds of dollars or like almost $100 more expensive, and it's super cheap. But I don't really always feel like it's that cheap because things can get discounted super easily in a day. If it's not selling, it'll go down 10%, 20%. So I can see how easily the prices change. So, and one day it could be one price, the next day it isn't, and it gets people to buy things. So I can see how that impacts people. And another thing that has gotten me is the allure of freebies, how companies will give you free stuff if you spend a certain amount.